Bonjour tout quelqu'un. How your mama knew? How your folk knew? My nom c'est Ghost. My name is Ghost. And welcome to GhostMoonBayou. Today, on this corner of the bayou, we're going to be doing a picker reading for the next big steps in your life. Some advice towards it, anything to help. Spiritual guidance, whatever the Lord puts on my heart to put out there, that's what you're going to get. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'll go ahead and give y'all time to meditate on it and pick whatever's resonating to you, not which crystal's prettiest, just whatever draws you in the most. So you go ahead, take some time and do that. Welcome, pile 1. This is your reading if you chose the red jasper, which is connected to the root chakra. These are all my gemstones of crystals that's connected to different chakras. This is the root chakra crystal. One of them. There's many that can represent it, but perhaps you needed some grounding today. Let's see. You got work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Okay. So your next step could be something dealing with something you're not too confident about. Something you're scared of, or getting over a fear of some sort. We're going to see. Let me get into it. Let's see. Let me get you some cards down here. You got the Page of Pentacles. The Devil. And for anybody that has like a fear of this card, a lot of people have a fear of the Devil card and the Death card when it's tarot. It doesn't necessarily just mean the devil. It can mean temptation, any type of thing like that, pleasure, sensuality. Well, we'll get into it though. For anybody that's new to tarot. Okay. You have the 7 of Cups reverse. All right. Okay. So what I'm getting here with the Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups reverse. Your next big step will probably be towards putting something like, what's the word I'm looking for? Having like the diligence to go for something. Like there's something you want. And you probably have been working towards it. It's a desire. I'm getting very much desire from this. And then you got Scorpio. This is something you want. Place, person, or thing. That's what I'm hearing. Place, person, or thing. So it could be, since it's a general reading, it could be, for some of you, this is a person that you want. You could want like a love connection. This would be that new position at work. This could be anything that you desire, pretty much. It's something that you desire, but you either confused on the way to go about it. Like I'm seeing a whole bunch of different paths in which you could get to this thing that you want, but you're confused. Like having too many options can confuse you sometimes. And that's what I'm getting. It's very much like an energy of things need to be sorted through. Because the right path may be to getting what you desire. The right path may be something that goes through a fear of yours. Excuse me if I hit the camera, y'all. Okay. Okay, I heard your fear is holding you back. Let me get some more, let me clarify. Get some clarifying cards. Let's clarify. Okay, so you like, okay, so you got the High Priestess. That's clarification. I was clarifying the Seven of Cups reverse. So it's pretty much, it's like self-doubt. A fear that you may choose the wrong thing and you may do the wrong thing. Specifically for anybody that your next big step is dealing with work, with career. You're thinking, if you go about this a certain way, what if it doesn't go right? What if you chose the wrong thing? What if you, just went down the wrong avenue, basically? But what I'm hearing the Spirit saying, you intuitively know which thing is the right thing. This is for the people, it's pertaining to a career choice specifically. I'll give more clarifications for other things, but for the people who are dealing with a career decision, you intuitively know. I'm hearing that you got that gut feeling. And that it's also something that you're more passionate about anyway. So if the options are between things that, it's a whole bunch of options, but there's specifically something that you're more passionate about, you lean more towards, that's most likely the right path. You have the freedom to do whatever you want to. I'm not going to tell you what you should choose, but, I'm just letting you know the next big steps, But yeah, it's whatever in your gut, it just feels right. Okay, if anybody that's dealing with love and clarification for that, Spirit. Okay, it could be a Leo. Could be a Leo coming in. Okay. Can you see the cards? Let me lift it up a little bit. I'm always asking y'all if y'all can see the cards. There you go. Yeah, okay, you can see. And here, let me put this. I probably should put that there to begin with, so that you know this is your reading. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing two things with the Strength card. For some of you, when it comes to a love, this fear is pertaining to a love interest or something like that. For some of you, it's you get mixed signals from this person, so it causes you to be afraid. Naturally, you don't know where you stand with this person. Okay. Now, for some of you, what I'm hearing is your confidence is key. Confidence is key. I know it sounds cliche, but listen to me. Confidence is key, because if you approach this person or the situation with this person, and you feel kind of like even if you're a shy person, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if you lack the confidence that you could be a potential interest of this person that you are interested in, you kind of downplay yourself, basically. I'm also getting that this is not a typical person. So the next big steps for you would be kind of, I don't want to say conquer, because that's not what the Strength card is about. She's not conquering the line. It's just her genuine passion is what allows the line to trust her. That the strength in being compassionate. There you go. So if you just be yourself, fears aside, that's going to speak volumes to this person. So for you, the next step would be conquering your fear, that it's insecurity. I hate to use that word, but that's what it is. It's insecurity. Your next big step would be putting yourself out there, because you have so much emotions towards this person that it's almost a distraction to what you want. Like, you want them, it's clear. But how you feel about yourself is a distraction. So your next step would be balancing you first. To even get to that person, you need to first work on you. Not saying there's anything wrong with you, I'm just saying, like how they say, you can't love another until you love yourself. If you don't feel like you're good enough for this person, then 9 out of 10, you're going to push that energy out there and they're going to overlook you. So that's for the people who are dealing with a love interest. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay. The Empress reverse. I'll put this over here because I got more room. The Empress reverse. Okay. Okay, now this goes for everybody, like the love situation and the work situation, all of it. You can sometimes want something so much to where it becomes an obsession. And it's a fear-driven obsession. It's like, what if they don't pick me? What if I don't get that job? What if, what if my presentation goes to, like, stuff like that? What if I don't pass the test? For anybody that's dealing with, like, school. But you obsess over it so much, the outcome. You're trying to control the outcome. You're putting so much in, like flip the Empress, upright the Empress is like a nurturing energy. And so you are nurturing, you're putting energy into the situation, but it's the wrong type of energy. It's fear. You're nurturing this desire that you have with so much, it's so much confusion here. No matter what the circumstances, it all centers around the fear is connected to confusion. Not knowing. It's the fear of not knowing if you can get it, if you can do it. It's almost like you're afraid of the next big step, but that's part of the next big step for you to conquer that fear. And for some, when it's dealing with a lover, like you have an energy of tending to be codependent kind of on partners. Like you're the type to need a partner. Like you need someone there for you to feel whole. You need to learn to cut that aside. Okay. It's almost like just saying it straight up is like you're afraid of being alone. But there are things that need to be worked through you and for you while you are alone. So the clinginess that's like the wanting to control the outcome, the wanting to feel, I want to say secure. I'm even having a hard time with my words with this because it's confusion. Like, I want to do this, but I don't want this to happen. So it's like very like tiptoeing energy. But what I'm seeing, you have what it takes in you already, right? To get this desire. This desire is already yours if you want it, but you have to move through this fear. This fear and this doubt, it stews up and it just creates a fog or a veil to what's could easily just be touched, just grasped. You could have it. It could be tangible, but your fear creates this smog, this fog of doubt. What if this happens? What if that happens? It's like you're thinking too much of what could go wrong, and it's blocking you from what you really need to focus on. Like, for those that's doing work, well, what are your skills? What can I do? What am I good at? What is this? Skill that I have. Let me focus on that and really dive into that and see what I can do with it. And then for the people who it's in a love situation, hype yourself up. Like, what am I good at? Like, what do I like about me? What am I, what's my personality? What do I like about who I am? And instead of thinking, excuse the cars, everybody. Instead of thinking, well, what don't I have? What am I lacking? Why don't I have this? Why won't they choose me? This, and that, you know? Think more of the positives. What are you already working with? What do you already know about yourself? Those are your strengths. That's your skill. That's your key right there. And when you focus and turn the spectrum into the spotlight on that, then you get what you desire. It naturally will come to you. Because you're no longer just thinking over it. You know how like sometimes they say, when you're looking for something, you can't find it. And then when you're just like, I ain't worried about it no more, it pops up. It's like that. If you're going to just rack your brain over it, over and over it, then it's just going to slow the process. So let me see. That's what we got for that. Let me get my deck here. Y'all know I gotta use my little deck. I have a special connection with this one. It talks to me. All my decks talk to me, you know, like obviously because all my decks are anointed, baby. I pray over them as soon as I get them, and the Lord speaks through them. But this is my personal deck, so it really, I connect with it on like a different level. Yeah, if you understand, you understand. Let me see what I can get for you. Okay. You know, I was looking at this image of the scorpion, and it's like, I don't know much about scorpions. They're beautiful, but I was drawn to the stinger, and then my mind showed me a scorpion stinging themselves. It's like that's what it feels like. You want something so much you don't even realize you're limiting yourself. I really cannot talk today. Let me see what we got here. Like, it does you no good to belittle yourself, to work against the flow that is for you. You're just blocking yourself, you know? But I do feel it's a heavy energy of confusion. And then for the high priestess to come out, the confusion can be cut by what's already known subconsciously. Like, you have the key to just push all these fears away. But you got to look within. So that's why you got the red jasper. It's going to take some grounding and going within. Really root yourself in, like, okay, this is my desire. Why is it a desire? Break it down for yourself. Really pick it apart. This is one of those things where you really have to pick it. Look at that. Unsure. Very much the energy of this entire thing. Unsure. Is that on cam? I have to do my hands so I can see. Okay. Unsure. Yeah, that's the energy. I can feel that you want it so badly, no matter like whether it's work. It's just a desire for this situation, this outcome, so badly. But there are either too many avenues to it. There's too many, like, you're thinking like it could go this. There's too many thoughts. That's what it is. It's too much. Too many thoughts. I hear like a whole bunch of voices at once. Like it's like that. Like, what did this happen? What did that happen? What did that happen? It's very frantic, like, you know. I just heard that you're not going to miss out on anything. You're not going to miss nothing. If that's another fear, you are not missing out on anything. And I heard that's what I wanted so bad. Clearly, you do. But it's like, it's almost like an energy of, you're running so much and chasing it, you forget that there's a finish line there. Perhaps you see other people in the position where you want to be, and you're seeing the people in the race with you instead of just seeing the finish line. Doesn't matter how you get there, when you get there, who gets there first. It's just, you know, the strength to even get to that finish line. Star cross, a karmic. Okay, some of you Okay, I heard maybe dealing with a karmic, but also maybe stuck on a karmic, having a hard time letting go of a karmic. And karmic means like a toxic person that comes in, but they come in with a lesson. Like it's meant to teach you something. Now I also heard you move for the people who are dealing with a lover or a love interest. You move this way, like you're kind of doubtful because of somebody in the past that made you unsure of what you have to offer now, or insecure in some way. I heard don't listen to them, listen to what's on the inside. If you base who you are on other people's opinion, you'll never really be you. You'll be a mess of contradictions because nobody's opinion of you is going to match another person's opinion. Not completely. So if you're trying to be everybody's outlook on who you are, then it's going to be a mess. Okay. Vice, temptation. And that's pretty much what the devil card means too. This desire has an iron grip on you. And that's what I was saying. It's clingy. It's almost clingy. For some of you. I'm hearing like, you know, like my parents say, you know better than that. It's something. Addiction. Okay. I'm hearing addiction now. It's like something that you want. Obviously, this is desire. But there's an addiction or a learned behavior that kind of keeps you stuck from getting to that desire that you want. It could be fear. It could be fear. Sometimes fear can be an addiction too. It's not like you go out looking for something to be afraid of, but you're just used to it and you fall back on it. It's just like an addiction. Like you're used to it, you fall back on it, you're stuck. Some people can just get stuck in a fear cycle. Let me get a few more cards here. Okay, never felt like this. Yep, for the ones who it's love-based situation. This person came in and just made you feel all kind of new feelings, and it scares the heck out of you. But that doesn't mean, this card tried to come out. I love you. It could be you really in love with this person, or they're in love with you and you just don't know it because you're scared and thinking, why would they, you know? I don't know you, but I feel like you're an awesome person. Why wouldn't they love you? Information about the situation. The next big step. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, y'all. As I channel, I'm just, I pick it up and then I place it down and then I pull it all together. Okay. Got your back. Yeah. Like right here. Or at least you should know that you've got some support. God's with you. I know you're afraid. Something in the past made you really afraid to make certain decisions for your present life. And it makes you overthink the future outcomes because of something that happened in your past. But the Lord is saying, I have your back. He knows what you've been through. He knows what hurts you. He knows what heals. So even if you're afraid, there's just to know that he has your back. There's no worry there. I know most people easier said than done. Yeah, I feel you, but it's important. The center of this reading is to work through your fears. You cannot let fear limit you into not doing what is meant for you to do. You have the strength. It's in you. It's within you. You just don't see it. Because something just has a hold on you, and it's like, it's time for you to shake that off. Let me see. I'll get a few more cards. Unseen, yeah. You got unsure, unseen. You can't see it. You can't see it. But like, you can't see. You couldn't even fathom. Look at this. These are the other cards that fell out too. Future. I don't want to color up the other cards, but I guess I kind of have to. Future. Knowing. You can't see it. You can't see it. For some reason, your fear blocks you. Like, I don't know every single person watching this reason for having fear be that wall for them. But it causes you to not see that there's something good, that what you desire is you're capable of having. You just have to shake off this fear and then stop trying to control the outcome of it, and it'll come to you. Because see, you're trying to handle something like, how can I say it? This is a situation where you have to let go and let God, because it's above you, right? You trying to, like, if we as mankind, try to take on a divine task that is, meant for God, or whatever you believe in, we're going to come up short. We're going to be confused. We're going to be like, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? Of course you're going to be stressed. You're going to be stressed, scared, and all other kind of stuff, because it's beyond you. I'm hearing you have already done what you need to do. It's like I'm hearing God say, I know you want this. I know you want it. I know you really, really, really want it. But I got it. There are things that you can't see, or you're refusing to see, or you haven't seen yet. That's where God comes in and says, I got it, because he can see all. The divine can see all, everything, future, past, present. There's control, that you want to be able to control the situation, but the desire to control this situation, this outcome, and this circumstance, this love interest or whatever, it's making you, it's like kind of paranoid, but not paranoid. It's making you overthink. And it's putting all these fears in your head. When you step away from it, go outside, take some time, read a book, do something productive, relaxing. When you come back to it, you're going to be like, wow, it grew. Or wow, this opportunity is here. Or, opportunity came knocking on my door, and I was just sitting here minding my business instead of sitting staring at the door waiting for opportunity to come knock on it. It's going to feel longer. You're going to feel like you're longing and you're yearning, and the desires just aren't being met the more you just sit there staring at what you want. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. Like, I'm being shown somebody on a boat, right? And land is in the horizon, off in the horizon. If you're standing there on that boat looking at it as it slowly moves to the land, it seems like it takes longer. You're like, I really want to get off this boat. I want to get on the land. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rush out the gate. It's going to seem like it takes longer. Whereas if you are on the boat and you just say, I'm just going to lounge here, enjoy the sun, listen to the waves, or maybe take a nap. When you wake up, bam, there's the land, and it's closer. All you had to do was relax, step off the boat. There you go. Here you are. Your desires right there. So, let me get a little bit of the chakra notes in closing. I got a little bit of some beads in here. Some chakra notes in closing to kind of give you some advice. Because that's really all I'm getting. It's very fear-based and desire-driven. Which is there's nothing wrong with wanting. Ooh, this is a lot. Let me see. Just what you want me to have, Lord. Just what you want me to have. Not that many. Okay. I use my voice to manifest. Okay. So if you want it, I feel grateful. Let me line these up. Okay, you gotta, I'm laughing at, look, you got 3 letters, F-U-K. So whatever that resonates with you, yeah. I'm gonna put the letters here so that you can see them. And then you got maybe. That very much of that, I don't know, unsure, maybe energy, but yeah. Okay, for the root chakra, you got, I have the right to be here. I spend time with nature and wildlife. Okay, so very much you're here. You're in this moment. You have a right to be in this moment and experience it instead of focusing so much on the outcome and the future and all this and that. You have a right to be here, present in this moment, and enjoy every single moment instead of letting fear drive you to just over, like, tunnel vision onto what's going to come. You know, enjoy the now. Sacral chakra, I feel grateful. That's be, like I said, be grateful for this moment and what you've already accomplished. I'm hearing for people, you've already accomplished so much. Be grateful of that, where you are now. And then when the next step comes, then you can be grateful for that instead of just blindly yearning. I want, you know, like that. You have a lot to be grateful of right now. Okay. Solar plexus, I am proud of my achievements. See, there you go. I can feel my power. Strength card, I can feel my power. Heart chakra, I love freely. I respect myself. That pretty much, you know, you have your boundaries. You love freely and you respect yourself. You don't have to change who you are in order to get this person. Like if you're afraid that they're not going to like you, so I'm going to change myself. Don't do that. Stay real, true to yourself, respect yourself. Let your love just freely, you know, to who you feel like, you know, you want to give it to. And you'll get that in return, you know. The throat chakra. I use my voice to manifest. I express my gratitude towards life. See? Appreciate what's happening now. God has already heard what you want. You can keep saying it, like, I use my voice to manifest. He knows what you want. You're saying what you want, but do not become a slave to what you want. Like, burdened by the obtaining what you want. Manifest means to put it out there, say, this is what I want, I'm thankful for it, and you let it go. It's like putting a message in a bottle and giving it to the sea. You can't keep coming back to the sea like, hey, did somebody pick up that bottle yet? The sea's not going to let you know. You'll just, it's just, you know in your heart, it's going to go somewhere. Okay? That's the faith you have to have. My vision is clear. Oh, the crown chakra. Did I say that? The third eye. That's what I meant. The third eye. This is the throat chakra. This is the third eye. I don't know if I called this the third eye, but third eye chakra. My vision is clear. My thoughts are clear. All that I need is within. See? All that you need is within. That's that high priestess. You don't see it. You don't see it, but it's in. You already have what you need. Now you just wait. That's what I'm hearing for this group. That's what I'm hearing for you, Power One. You just wait. That might not be fun for some people, but that's the truth. That's what the Lord is telling me. You just need to wait. You just need to wait. Rushing is just going to make the process seem like it's taking longer. Just say what you want. Put it out there in the world. Be thankful for it. You have to be thankful as if you already got it. Be thankful and then let go. And you'll be surprised what you get. Fear won't even be a thing. Fear is an obstacle for some, but that's as much as you make it. But yeah, that is what I'm getting for you, Power One. I hope this was helpful for everybody. Take what resonates. Leave the rest if it doesn't resonate. But in closing message for everybody. But, I like to do my little closing messages. Fear can be very debilitating. It can be very it makes you stagnant. And sometimes it can be useful. Like sometimes, like in them horror movies, you be like, I ain't gonna go down that hall. It's not well lit. The fear, let me know not to go there. So sometimes fear can keep you away from a karmic, maybe, But in this reading, what I'm getting is fear is limiting you and it's stressing the hell out of you. That's what it's doing for you right now. You have to cut through it and move it aside, because what you want, what you desire is literally right there behind that veil. You just have to get through it. Cut through that fog and boom, there's your desires. But thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sitting here with me and hearing the words that God told me to tell you. For the next big steps in your life, the next big step for you is conquering your fear. Conquering your fear. And I know you can do it, Pile One. I'm rooting for you. So, y'all be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, Pile 2. This is for everybody that picked I think it's called Green Aventurine. Y'all know how I am with pronouncing things. It's a hit or miss. But yeah, this is your reading, Pile 2. Let's get into it of seeing what's the next big step for you. So next big step, we got the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Okay, so you're looking for some answers. Let's see if we can get them for you. Let me shuffle a bit. I forgot to shuffle from the last for Pile 2. What are the next big step? What is the next big step for Pile 2? Let's see what we got for you. Okay. 10 of Wands. Okay. Next big step for Pile 2. Next big step. Next big step. King of Wands. Okay. A lot of fire energy off the bat. And then the Page of Cups reversed. How's that? That'll do. All right. Okay. So off the top, I'm getting that you are a little disappointed by something, or somebody disappointed you. Somebody may have done something, and you've been asking yourself, why would they do that? Like, you want answers. Especially if you feel like you didn't do anything to deserve that behavior, and you've been like, it's almost like what they did kind of like a burden to you, or the person themselves could be a burden to you. It was a lot. It was a lot to handle, whatever was done. I know this isn't for everybody, but this is what I'm picking up right now. Is I'm hearing it hurt. Like, yeah, that hurt. Like, somebody did something that it really took a toll on you. It was like something really heavy. They may have done something where you got to pick up the pieces. Or involved you in something, You might not even know who it is. That may be why the answers you need are coming. You might not know who put you in this situation to have to deal with all of this, but naturally you're going to. That's the energy I'm getting from you. Naturally, I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna do what I need to do. But you are, a little salty. That's what I'm hearing. I'm a little salty that I even have to do this. Let me get some more clarifications. Oh, okay, the lovers. It doesn't have to necessarily mean the lovers. It could just be anybody you have a bond with, a tight bond. But okay, let me get some more clarification. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, you know what I just heard? Some of you may not know who this is, but it's an artist named Zero. And there's a song he has that's called I Hate You B word. Any other time I just cuss. I don't know what but sometimes it didn't feel right to say it right then. But in the song, is that why he says, why you gotta put all this drama in my life? I think he said, day after day I'm on the grind for you. I think living lavish, drape you with carrots is what I'm trying to do. But I'm just a man and you act like you can't understand. I done sacrificed and I done swallowed my pride. On the wrong road, trying to. I was daddy for a while, though I have no seeds, but the kids are my HEART. I think that's what he say. Don't quote me. But basically that song, he says it in the song, he's like, I'm dealing with a lot. And he feels like it wasn't appreciated how much he was dealing with. But yeah. That song is just playing. I sacrificed and I swallowed my pride. On the wrong road, I think, trying to follow my pride. I don't know. It feels like I did a lot for someone. I did a lot for them. You did it out of love. But the love became a burden. Like it became too much. But again, this is the next big step. So you are already destined to handle it. You King of Wands energy. I'm gonna handle it. I get over these obstacles. Nothing stands in my way. Like I problem solve. I get her done. But it did. It's like it left you feeling like emotionally you need answers. Which this makes sense. It's like emotionally I don't understand, like, and I'm not saying like I'm not saying like it's important to understand why people do you the way they do, because sometimes it just won't make sense. You don't know why they do it. It's just they decided, it's a decision they decided. You just have to be like, okay. But for you in this reading, it's very much that's the next step for you, is understanding why. I'm feeling like this is a lesson. Like you were meant to learn something from this situation. Okay. Let me get my deck here. My handy dandy GhostMoonBayou deck. Okay, let me see. Some more information on this next big step. This next big step for pile 2. And I'm getting that you're the type of person who... Did my candle go out? Oh, it's gone. You're the type of person who... Okay, motorcycle. Okay. Who, when people do stuff, like when they show their true colors, you're like, all right, bet, I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you got going on. But that does not mean that just because you're used to it and you can, pinpoint it, that when it comes from a person who you didn't expect it to come from, or somebody you were really close to, or you bonded with, you took the time to be vulnerable with, open up to, when issues like that come from a person who you trusted, basically, it does hurt. You're the type to not show it a certain way until you're alone. Like, to dwell on it. You be like, man, I cannot believe this happened. I can't believe I put all my energy into that, all my time, all my emotions. Like, for some of you, I'm getting that it kind of almost costed you some financial problems. Like, it could have almost, like, cost you work. It could be somebody at work or something like that, but it cost you peace of mind or just the smooth flow that goes on at your work environment. And you're glad you peeped game on it, but it hurts. And you're like, why? Let's see if we can get you some answers. But for sometimes, like I said, the why isn't important. It's just how you move past it. What did you learn? How will you grow from it? That type of thing. Because if you knew why a person would do something like that, you would have expected it from this person, but you didn't. So for some of you, I'm hearing, I expected it. You didn't plan on it being that person or happening this way. You didn't, It's a cleanup, though. That's what I'm hearing. It's a heavy afterwards. It's gonna take some energy to clean up this mess that this situation has caused, but you were very much in the energy of getting that done, handling it. You just feel like you shouldn't have to. Like, you shouldn't have even, you shouldn't even be bothered with this type of mess, Not that you're, above it. It's just, not to come off arrogant, but it's like you didn't put that type of energy out there. And then that's what you got for just being a genuine ass person. Yeah, I'd be a little mad too. Let me see, we got meditate. Meditate. Okay. I'm going to show you these three. They all kind of fell out, but just in case this does resonate with someone, they just they didn't fall out. They just peeked out, all three of them. Missing, protection, and X. Okay. So you may be missing your ex, but you have to, of course it hurt, whatever happened. Like I said, it could be whatever. This is somebody that you cared about. It hurt. You weren't expecting it, or however it went down, you weren't expecting it to be that much of an issue. So now there's baggage on your heart. You probably got things that you want to say, that you need something. You're like, we got to talk. I need to know why this and that. And the Lord's saying meditate first. Because I do feel like going in with this type of energy, you could come in too angry and misrepresent how you feeling and just be angry and just say some off the wall stuff because you're hurting right now. So, but very much so, get in a space of protecting your heart, because a lot of times people see a person want answers for why they were hurt when they didn't do anything wrong as, oh, well, you miss me. Oh, well, I affected you. I can get in and try to oh, baby, I didn't mean to do it like that. That wasn't my intentions. So protect your heart. If you know this person ain't on shit, they not a good person, you'll know. Don't even give off the energy of, oh, you really hurt me, because that gives them power. Just, if you really want to know. See, I'm just the type, when somebody hurts me, I don't need to know why you hurt me. That right there alone is a confession of character. Now, if you feel, open enough to be like, you know what? I did this because this is the behavior I learned growing up. This is what I saw. I just repeated my environment or something like that. Then I'll be like, okay, I can understand that. But I'm just not the type of person to want to know when somebody really messes up to where it's I'm in this energy. I'm good. I'm going to do just what the cause. I'm going to go meditate. Lesson learned. I'm going to learn from it. No hard feelings, whatever, But that's just me. I understand everybody different. They handle situations like this differently. So some people actually do want to have this oh, what is it, motorcycle day? Want to have the sit down and discuss it. So I understand, pal, too. I get you. Okay, let me see. Next big step, next big step. Alright, we got a jumper. Convo. Like, you really, I said it. Yeah, but meditate on it. Like, what is it you want to know? Like, really go within and be like, okay, what is it I need answers to? Like, I'm hoping we get this for you in this reading, you know, but the Lord will give what the Lord wants to give. I'm just gonna give it out there to you. But some of you obviously want a conversation with this person. Like, I need to know why you did this. It hurt. And like, oh, I heard, what else don't I know? Whew. Somebody may have opened up a whole bunch of skeletons out the closet, and you want to know why. Happy. That's interesting. But it could be that it would really, I thought we were happy. I thought we were good. But it would really also make you happy to just have this conversation. And the Lord is telling me it's very important for when you have this conversation, for you to be in, I wouldn't say like a jolly headspace, but for you to not be trying to have this conversation with this person that hurt you in a hurt energy. Because you're not going to get all of the answers the way in which you want. You're only half listening when you're listening with some of your emotions. Your ears are half clogged. Like, you know, truth be told, when you're already upset about something, you're not really retaining all of the information that you're getting. And then who's to say this person's going to give you the answers that you want? Some people just hurt you and be like, hey, it is what it is, or I don't have a reason why I did it. That's why I'm the type of person who's like, you don't have to give me a reason. I'll be in that king of one. And okay, that's an obstacle. Watch me jump over it. All right. I learned how high I need to go up on this obstacle. I've learned the in and outs of this type of obstacle. I know how to better avoid it next time, or help others to avoid it next time. Okay. This energy is giving me a person who is very much like, you got the help card. But yeah, like, you're the type of person that will help people. You're a strong person. You've probably been told this, like, you're a strong person. You help everybody. You're the person people go to for relationship advice, stuff like that. But sometimes it backfires on you. But because you are that strong person, you can, like, get through it. I won't say over it. You get through things. You never really get over things. But you heal. But yeah, you may have helped this person, and then they stab you in the back. I'm also hearing that there's going to be somebody that comes in that's going to, you're going to have a conversation with them, and they're going to kind of broaden your, is it aspect? Your outlook? I don't know. Broaden your outlook on people like this, or that situation. Somebody coming in, it could be I'm getting female, like feminine energy. So it could be like a feminine figure, older feminine energy that's going to help you with this situation. But yeah, you help this person, and you're just like, that's the energy I got from the jump. Like, you are like, I didn't do anything to deserve what you did. Like, you thought y'all were good. You thought like we were balanced. We were doing good. We were happy. Family. So I'm getting two things here. You may have even helped their family out, like, and somehow got roped into some mess with the family, like something like that. Or your family is going to help you with this situation. Or it could be a family member who did this. And you're like, all I ever gave you was love. Like, I have a few family members like that. I understand. I can relate. You're like, I'm just trying to help you. But then you learn with those type of family members. You're like, I learned what I can and can't do for you. No love lost. We move past it. But not going to make that same mistake again. I'm not going to offer that same opportunity for a door to get, like, pop in my face again. Like, nah. We're not doing that. Okay, let me get one more. Spirit. Next big step. Okay. So you're showing me like a family gathering, like a whole bunch of people. You're out having fun, a birthday party or something, like barbecuing. I don't know, but you're out having fun, and people will probably bring up this person, and you're just like, I'm doing great now. You're gonna get there. Next big step. You know what I'm saying? This is already your energy of, I get through it. I just want answers. Like, it's very much of the energy, like, some of y'all know what this means, but it's the energy of, like, I ain't even tripping, but it hurts, so I want to know why. So, if that makes sense, that's the energy it is. It's like, I ain't even tripping. I'm gonna get through it, but like, for real. That Kendrick Lamar song popped in my head, that Loyalty. Oh, we not get copyright, but Loyalty with Kendrick Lamar and Rihanna, I think. How? So you know what? Some information may come in. Oh, from family or something like you gonna find out how, like, either how to deal with this, but I'm hearing that this is information about what happened pertaining to the situation that put you in this energy. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So, pile 2, this is pretty much, you're going to find out how. You're going to find out the when, the why, the how. It's coming in. That's the next big step for you to find this out. But, I heard understand. This means that you are meant to figure this out and then move past it. This information isn't coming to you for you to dwell on it, for it to hold you down. It may hurt. It may make you angry. It might not. It might just be like, well, you wanted answers. You're going to get answers. And it might be something dry, like, oh, okay. Or it might not make sense. You just like, I still don't get it, but or whatever. You move on. You got happy, meditate, convo. You are meant to move past this. You want answers, but you're meant to move past it too once you get these answers. Oh, this just came in like this. I was just shown as somebody being upset with a boss or something, like why you didn't get picked for something or something of that type of energy. Something went kind of left at work, and you're gonna find out why a little bit later, and then you're gonna be like, oh, okay. I get that when you get these answers, the answers are gonna be like something you're just like, okay, all right. Like very much that energy, and then you move past it. But you do want answers. So the next big step is to get yourself in that headspace for those answers to come. Meditate, because right now I get the energy split between, I did so much, I put so much into this, I just want to know why I wasn't appreciated. That's the energy I get for, like, collectively the energy I get. There's different things coming to me, and I can't go into all of them because it's but it's like so many of y'all that will be watching this. But what I'm getting is that you know you'll be good. You know you'll be good. But you are a human being. Just because you're the strong friend does not mean you can't have moments of hurt. Like, or feeling like weak, like, not saying you're weak, but just feeling weak, feeling down, like, well, damn, why you do me like that? Even if you are the strong friend or the strong family member, the go-to person. But yeah, I'm gonna pull you some chakra notes, because that's what I did for the for pile 1. So let me get you some chakra notes, pile 2. Get a little bit of extra on top. Guide my hand. All right. Whew. I don't be trying to get so many, but it does what it does. So let me sit these down and get them how they need to be. Okay, some of them I had to move around a little bit, but we'll start with the root chakra. The root chakra, I surrender what doesn't serve me. I ain't even got to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Let it go. It wasn't even serving you. I know it hurt. And you probably like, okay. You're probably mad. You're probably like, all right, bet. For the ones that's in the energy of like, okay, I got you. The best way to get somebody back for doing you wrong is to focus on you. Because you were the target. Now, if the target starts doing better after the person wanted the target to just fall and crumble, whatever was their intentions, you survive. You carry on. You keep stepping. And you stepping looking good. You know what I'm saying? You stepping through. That's the best type of revenge. You don't need to do all that other stuff, in anger and sadness and all this and that. You ain't got to do all that. Doing better when somebody wants you to stay down. Let me tell you, it makes them mad. But yeah, it wasn't serving you. That's why I don't get any bad energy from you moving past this person. I understand that you want answers, though. That's human. I understand. And that's the energy I'm getting. Like, God's like, I understand that. Okay. Sacral chakra, I feel grateful. What you already got is worth appreciating. So you didn't lose nothing. Maybe some tears, a few nights of sleep, however, whatever happened. But you didn't lose anything of you. You gained a lesson. That's all, So we go through that. Solar plexus. I seek opportunities for my growth. I am proud of my achievements. I can express myself powerfully. I can feel my power, and I can respect myself and others. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like it didn't take anything from you. It just, you gained a lesson. You're like, all right, I know what I did was out of the kindness of my heart. What I did for a person out of the kindness of my heart, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I did something with good intentions. And that however that person handled the situation, it might have been disrespectful, but that don't mean you have to give disrespect back. That just means, you push it to the side. It's not important anymore. That's them, You respect yourself and others. Like, just because you couldn't appreciate the blessing of a person like me in your life doesn't mean I'm finna miss out on my blessing trying to get back at you for that. Not finna miss nothing because you missed yours. But yeah, heart chakra. I am worthy of pure love. I felt I had to say that way. For the ones that this is a love of pure love. I am an infinite supply of love. Love is patient. I also heard love is kind. I care about others. We know that. I can feel that in your energy. You're a very caring person. You don't be with all that mess and all that drama. But some people don't appreciate that. But yeah, I care about others. I follow my heart. I fulfill my heart's desire. That's what I'm saying. Focus on you. Meditate on you. Get you. You get you right. Everything else can go left. And then why did I say go left but then move my hand to the right? I know my left from right. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, you have I can feel it. You're a warm-hearted person and you love so hard that when I'm like this too, very much Taurus energy, but you might not be a Taurus, but you are a kind, warm-hearted person. And you love so hard that when somebody takes advantage of that, you want to hit back just as hard as you love, but you don't need to do that. Just know that you put out good love into that person's life. Whoever you helped, however you helped them, you did what you were supposed to do. And God's going to bless you for that. Okay. Throat chakra. I express my gratitude towards life. I use my voice to manifest. I am comfortable in silence. And then it showed me somebody just sitting in a room alone, just thinking about this might be the type of person that did this to you where their absence it creates a heaviness. Like, y'all were tight, used to doing this together, and then when they did what they did, you had to cut them off. And you're like, okay, I know I got to cut you off. That's fine. But on the inside, because like I said, you're the strong friend. On the inside, when you're alone in that room and you're by yourself and you're hurting, you probably told some people about the situation, but you can't tell them like how you thinking it when you alone in your head, if that makes sense. If you know, you know. But the silence is loud because you are so used to them being around. But you understand everything God does, everything has a purpose. They're moved out of your life. They made that wrong move because they weren't supposed to go on the next big move. You know what I'm saying? Next big step. They weren't supposed to be there with you in that next big step. They probably would have, well, what's for you is for you, and nobody can take that from you. But they probably would have tried to add some attention to the next big blessing that you got coming your way. But I am comfortable in silence. It's okay. Something told me to tell you, it's okay to sit there in that silence. It's okay. It feels different. I'm saying that like I'm here with you. I know it feels different, but you'll get past it. That silence is going to be peace of mind, baby. That's what that is. That silence is not loneliness. It's peace of mind. It's a clean slate. The canvas ain't blank or empty. It's clean. Now you can paint, create something. You got space now, an opportunity to do it. You don't have this person pulling from you anymore. I know it hurt, but because I can feel it. I can feel it like you're hurt, but if you take anything away from what I'm saying in this reading, that silence is peace of mind. That's foundation. That's new soil. Start growing, Okay. Third eye. I see the big picture. That's also what the King of Wands could mean too, like seeing the big picture. You already know. You know what to do. I ain't got to tell you too much. The Lord told me that you know. You already know. Crown chakra. Life is a gift I cherish. Yes. Life is a gift. So long as you breathe and you cherish the moment. Some moments are bad, some are good, but they're all part of this life, and cherish it because this your book. These are your chapters. This is your page. But that's all I got for you, pal, too. Thank you for sitting with me and letting the Lord speak to me to y'all through me so that I can get these messages out there for you. Because I know y'all, there are things that need to be known. I'm really like, this one right here really hit me. Like, for that person that's just sitting in that room, I'm telling you, that silence is heavy right now, but that it's time for you. You can start a workout regimen. You can you can fill it with something positive now. Stuff that grows, that glows. That silence is peace of mind. That's all I got for you, how to. But be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, welcome, pal 3. This is your reading if you chose the Sodalite. I think I'm saying that right, Sodalite. If you chose the Sodalite, this is your reading for the next big step. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. Okay. A fiery climax, What you been doing, pile 3? Let me see. Let's get into it. Move it so you can see the crystal right there. Oh, okay, you just slid out the 10 of Swords. Okay. My fountain actually doing what it needs to do today. I just burnt my that's how long each readings are. I burnt my other incense. Hey, let me see what. That's the next big step for pile 3. Okay, we got King of Cups. King of Cups reverse. Okay. Okay. Alright. You also had the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune reverse come out. Note that, but they didn't. They didn't fall out. They just showed themselves. They said, look at me, I'm Mr. Me. What is it? I'm Mr. Me Sick. Look at me. However it go. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Okay. Definitely something is coming. It's wrapping up. You know, this is like the end of something. But what I'm getting is it may not be something you want to end. Let's see. All right. What I'm already kind of getting is this is a situation that either it puts you in it's irritating. Let's just say that. It's a very irritating, what is going on with my, see, sometimes it wants to go here and then other times it don't. I don't know. It does what it does. But I'm hearing that this was something that was bound to get to this point anyway. But because it's taxing. It's a lot. It puts you in this mood of like, oh my God, like this. It's like irritation. That's what I feel. I feel irritated. But let's see, like, let me look more into it. Okay, can you clarify? Spirit, can you get some clarification here on this situation? Sorry if I'm a little nasally, y'all. I get, you know, I love my incense, but sometimes they do kind of bother my my asthma a little bit, but I'm good though. But let me see. Spirit, can you get some clarification on this situation? Okay. We got King of Swords reverse. And get some clarification. One more card, please. Okay. I don't know why, because I was looking at these two, and then as soon as I set the 6 down, 6 of Wands down, I got somebody just really getting knocked off their high horse. So we're gonna see about that. Okay. Okay, I see somebody fighting for this not to come to an end. And then on the other hand, like, another person is just like, but I'm like, I'm done with it. Like, this is such a mess that, not you, just the situation is such a mess where it's like, I don't even want everybody in my business like that. Like, I don't want, like, you want to end it peacefully behind the scenes. You're just like, I want this to, but if it's a fiery climax, it's very much the energy of this person ain't gonna make it easy, or the situation is not gonna come to an end easily. That's what I want to say, easily. Somebody is just like, somebody in the situation is too controlling, is expecting too much, and it's pulling, and it makes a person tired, you know? It's just like, I heard, I don't even know which cartoon it's from, but it's the cartoon where they say, I've had all I can stands and I can't stands no more. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel though. It's just like, let me get a few more. You're the only group I had to get more clarification on, because this was, clarify the death reverse for me, Spirit. And if you're new to tarot, the death card does not mean somebody's going to die or anything like that. It means change, something coming to an end, stuff like that. When it's reversed, it means stagnation, somebody trying to fight change. Okay, and what we got in clarification for that is the 4 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be a money issue. somebody not wanting to let go of you because they want what comes with. It could be that, or it could be, if it's work, it could be a job that's trying to hold on to you or not let you go because I heard they know how good of an employee you are. They know how good they got it. But you are tired of it, and you got somebody that's talking to you any kind of way. Like very, like they give off dictator vibes, tyrant type vibe, that type of shit. You know how some people in the workplace be. Somebody, and it's also like somebody's really possessive, like just like mine. Like, oh, bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, so it could be a lover. Yeah. It could be somebody like your friend you're really close to or something that they do not want to let go. Clinging to the past. That's the Six of Cups. Clinging to the past. They do not want to let it go. Okay. You get the handy dandy notebook. No, it's my handy dandy deck. My goodness, like this is like a situation. I see two people fighting over a door. Like, imagine the door can go both ways. It can be pulled open, it can be pulled closed, like to where like it could swing almost. There's and there's two people like just pulling back and forth, and something's gonna happen where it slams shut and it stays shut, and it's like you stay over here, you stay over there. It's giving me the energy of like the kids when they're like, stop touching me, and then mom such is touching me, and then the mom turns around in the car just like, hey, both of you get on the other side of the seat, don't touch each other, that type of thing. Not saying that you're in the wrong or anything. I'm just, it's very much that energy. Like this has to stop. This has to stop. And somebody's possessive. I don't know if another. Okay, I wasn't asking, but the card another peeked itself out. Okay, because I was thinking in my head, I was like, is it pile 3 or the other person? And it said I saw another, so it could most likely be the other person. Another person being extremely possessive and trying to being controlling, like not wanting this to come, not wanting something to change. That's what it is. Wow, somebody was fighting a change. Somebody busy fighting a change. You make a whole damn ending come in. It's like, yep, we were just gonna change the scene, but you done fucked around, and now I'm in the whole damn show. Season finale on that ass. That's the energy that I'm getting. Let me see. What more can you tell me about this next big step for pile 3? That incense smells so good. What can you tell me about the next big step for pile 3? Okay. Ooh. Okay, this one bounced around before it fell. It upset. I know you are. I heard, and it's not just you. You're not the only person in a situation that's upset. And I'm not saying that to belittle your emotions or anything, or I'm just saying it's more than one person upset in this situation. But that, like I was getting at, very much the door going back and forth, fighting over the door. It's like tug of war. When I looked at the time on the clock, it said 12:21, so it could be mirroring energies. Quit. I could tell, like, it's giving me quit energy. If this is a job, you may want to quit. It may be the energy you're in. I heard I could find something better. I don't have to deal with this. Like, I feel you. As I was looking at the quit card, my eyes went over here too to tell you, if you are planning on quitting your job or anything, make sure your money's tight on the way out. Don't put yourself in an unnecessary bind. make sure you're covered on the way out. If that's what you plan to do, you know. Information on the next fix. Okay. You got slow. I'll show you the other two cards that peaked. Change and convo. So you may be having like it's gonna be a slow change or just like a long-winded conversation with somebody about this change, about your plans and what you plan on doing. We shall see. Can y'all see all this? I just got everything all spaced out. Like I got all that room for it. Alright. Okay. Please. Oh. As I set it down, I heard, bitch, please. It's twin flame. You know, I'm gonna clarify that. Anytime that card comes out, I clarify the hell out of it because it can have a lot of meanings, even though it's what the initial thing people would think about is what it, you know, initially means. But okay, all right, okay. So that came out. That came out. 3 cards jumped out as I was explaining it. This is the one that fell over face first. You got. I'm gonna leave these cards with this one. I'm gonna sit it close to that. Coming in. And I'll show you these two that peaked. Try and then extrovert. So perhaps there's a twin flame energy coming in. And it would mean that you need to try to get out there more. Put yourself out there more. Maybe you've just been so engrossed in work or this person, this situation, that you can't move to the next chapter. And perhaps the next chapter is this. Your twin flame coming in. That's not for everybody. Only, you know, that's not for everybody. I cannot stress that enough. I almost, when I made this deck, I almost did not want to include this in it because this can get misconstrued in all types of way. But when I came up with this deck, it was just like a little do I have the thing? It was, I'll just kind of show y'all. It was this. It was some index cards, just me using. I was sitting on my bed and I was channeling and I was like, whatever you bring to me, Lord, I'm gonna write down on the cards. And that's how I did that. So this was one of the cards that came, like one of the words that popped up, and I wrote it. But I almost didn't want to. But you know, when the Lord tells you do something, you can't second guess. You gotta do it. But really, use your intuition with this. Really, this is not for everybody. There's a lot of people watching this. I cannot stress enough. I'm not gonna be the type of reader that's gonna tell you like, oh, you're perfectly happily ever after, love is coming in. That's for everyone. I'm not gonna do that. This ain't no Disney Channel. So use your intuition with that. It's not for everybody. Okay. All right, loss. Let me see if I can move that a little bit. Loss. This is just for that. These two are for each other, but we're going up. Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay. More about this situation. It's something very secretive about this this energy power 3. I'm gonna get into it, but let me get the cards going how they need to go. Ooh, it usually doesn't take me this long to get something. That's why I said there's a secretive energy to it. Like something is fighting me here. Whatever you want me to know. Whatever you want me to know, Lord. About this next big step. Okay, there you go. Okay. I had to fight for this one. Okay. I'm gonna get into that one, but we gonna get into it. Okay, and then feels like fill out. Okay. Okay. This is giving me the energy of someone out. Now, hear me out on this. I'm not saying this person does not love you. But the energy I got as I dropped this card down was, I have to say this. Like, there was weight to it, and not that, warm weight that you normally feel when, like, well, I'm an empath, so I can feel, like, energy even. But the I love you feels like the make you turn around I love you, not the I really mean it with all my heart I love you. It's, if this is like for those who are dealing with a person, this person uses I love you as a tactic, as a weight on you. And I just looked down, I saw please twin flame come in, and it's like I could see people, it's like, oh, please let my actual person come in, because this person yeah, this is giving me the energy of, I want to move. You may have love for this person. Like, this is specifically speaking on the ones dealing with a person. You may have love for this person, but something about the situation, you're just like, you lost. Like, it's like, I feel this energy of like, I really want to move, and somebody's just trying to keep me in place. And I heard all y'all do is argue. All y'all do is argue. I'm also hearing, how's that love? All we do is argue. It's like I could just I see somebody sitting on a bed, like the side of it, the long side. You know what I mean? And they're just like leg doing that bounce thing, like when you got like one hand on your knee and you're just bouncing, so it's making like that whole side just bounce because you're irritated. And another person's just walking, just calmly walking, like it's not a big deal. But it's like, for one person, it's like it's a lot of irritation. For another, it's just like, I want this my way. Like, it's like these two kings right here. The King of Cups is very like emotional, like frustrated, irritated, stuff like that, just moody, and then the King of Swords is just like cold. Some people say bitter, like a tyrant, almost like Emperor reverse, like that type of energy. But just really bossy, like they could gaslight. Situations like that could be happening. But you just like, either something happened and they want you to keep it a secret. Drawn to that Six of Wands, or you want to handle this peacefully. You don't want to blow, like you don't want to make a big scene. You don't want to blow this out of proportion. You're just like, I just want this to end. But again, that's underneath here that there is on here. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's just trying to hold on tight. You know what I was just showing? The lady who put the Gorilla Glue in her hair. It's just like you had expectations of it being something, and then it's just stuck and you want it gone. Yeah. That. Like, you didn't expect for it to go the way that it did. And so the situation is, the next big step is, a fiery climax approaches. This door is going to be slammed shut, because, excuse the music, y'all, the people driving by, because it's past the point of handling it peacefully. And I'm not saying you throw hands and y'all, you pack they shit and throw it out, like, no, none of that. or none of that type of energy stuff. We won't do that. But it's the circumstances will make it to where there's a divide. It's like fiery climax, just bam, it's done. It's just whoop. And it is not going to be either fun for both or one of you. Somebody's gonna be upset. That's what I hear that clear as day. Somebody's gonna be upset that this is coming to an end. But it's irritating. I'm not in the situation, like, and I'm pretty sure that at some point y'all had like genuine love, maybe, but why would you want to hold on to it? It's just irritating, but I don't know. But it's just clear this is not, whatever this is, it ain't built to last. That's all I'm gonna say. And that's for the lovers. Now, with work, because I was also shown work too. Actually, I got work energy for all piles, but it's really popping out at me in this pile 3. So yeah, pile 3. This for anybody at work. The stuff that I just channel. I heard this bitch. There's somebody at work that's just be testing you on it. Like everything that come out of their mouth is just like it's a dig at people. Like they don't know how to talk to people correctly. And you're like, I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that because there's going to be a point. It's what I'm seeing is like one day, this person, their mouth, something they do, it's something they knew not to do this. Like they crossed the line, but they're comfortable with being this way. They've been this way in a company for so long, and they cross the line, and then you blow up on them, or someone else blows up on them, and you're there, and you're like, yeah, yeah, but there's a big blow up and you're like, I ain't doing this no more. I see somebody walking out. I see somebody like, no. Like the mama off Everybody Hates Chris, and she's like, I don't need this job. I got 2. My husband works 2 jobs like that. But I can feel the energy of it. You're like, I don't need this shit. You're like, not even trying to put up with it. Done with it. There was a limit, and the limit's been reached. That's what I'm getting. And then there's a desire for like, you like, I want that one job, that dream job. You want to do that. And you've been, you do what you have to until you get that. That's the energy that I'm getting from you. Like, I've been doing this, making ends meet until I can get my dream job going how I want to. So that's another reason why you're a little irritated that you even have to deal with this bullshit from this person. But yeah, I see somebody leaving. I'm not telling you to do that, but that's what I'm seeing. But like I said, if you are going to quit, make sure on the way out you are covered, because that's important. And make sure you can segue into from one thing into another safely, and you don't put yourself in a bind. But yeah. Because there's an energy of not feeling appreciated. You do too much. You just they're working your back bent. If that makes sense to you. Okay, let me get this person though. Like for the ones that it's a lover, they secretive. They got some energy to them. It's something they They kind of give me the type of a lover that wants to keep you not hidden, but like want to know what you're doing all the time, and just keep you to themselves. If it resonated. I'm sorry you got to go through that, or had to go through, I got to be able to move. I got to be able to grow. I got to spread my wings. Like, not on some, like, she for the streets type shit, but I got to be able to feel free if it's love. Love ain't no cage. Yeah. Love is like respecting that person. I love wolves, but I'm not finna, just because I love them so much, just capture one and put them in a cage and say, well, this is my wolf now. No. Love is letting what you love be free and experiencing it in its ooh, and it's light and it's joy and it's happy and it's freedom. Like, ooh, if y'all know, you know what I'm trying to say. Ain't nothing like that type of love where I like, honestly, I've not experienced it like being done to me, or I've been able to experience it from another person. Like that energy of just watching your significant other shine, just be them like that. You just look at them and you're like, this is you. Like, ooh, I love you. Like looking at you be you, you know. That type of thing is like, I just love it when you're you. Like when you watch your lover in their element. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. That feeling of just like, the closest I've ever had to it is like, like when God do something in my life and I'm just like, look at God. That type of feeling. It's like, I just stood back and let you work it, and ooh, that don't sound right, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's just, I step back and just watch you do your work, and I love it. That type of thing, just like, no chains on you, and you get, let me stop talking about some, and then got, sex is a sacred connection. Let me shut up. Let me align these how they need to be aligned. Be right back with you. Okay, I was expecting some solar plexus. That's why I put that big gap in between, but I'll just move these a little bit over. Okay, and we'll start with the root chakra. You see that? I am rooted in this moment. I have the right to be here. I eat healthy. These were also in some other... this and a few others were also I didn't do okay. You got W, G, F, and K. These two was also another thing. So if you were drawn to more than one pile, go check the other pile. There may be some messages for you in that too. But yeah, I have the right to be here and I eat healthy. Okay, what I'm getting off the bat, like, you're, somebody was, like, I'm spit it to you on both ways, but first we're going to go with the career. Somebody felt threatened that you even got the job, that you up in the place. But you have a right to be. You have a right to be. You got the job. They hired you. How you going to get mad? You know? That's, that's that on that. Then for the I eat healthy, I got a specific message when I saw that one. Your partner or ex or whoever this person is to you, they may know that you have like intentions of eating healthy or changing your diet or just doing something for your health, and they kind of like don't care about that. They just come in with they're not supportive, Not to say that people got to support you in your shit for you to do it, but they probably will say it's the last bit of your eggs in the icebox or something, the fridge or whatever, and you were going to use it to make something healthy, and they go ahead and use it to make something unhealthy, and you're like, you knew that I'm trying to be on this diet and stuff, and you're not taking it seriously, you're not supporting me, you're bringing home stuff for me that I told you I can't eat, stuff like that. Pay attention to that. That's a sign, honey. If they don't want to support you in your ventures to do better, to better yourself, okay. And then the sacral chakra. Sex is a sacred connection. I enjoy healthy pleasures. I feel joyful. If when you two are being intimate, it doesn't feel like there's a sacred connection between it, that's another sign. Like, I'm getting that these are very much signs. The door should have already closed, but there's a tug of war happening. So that's why I said God's gonna be like, pop. When God come in with that I said what I said energy, what else can you say? But I enjoy healthy pleasures and I feel joyful. Okay. If you don't, like, if after you're intimate with this person, it drains you it takes from you. That's a negative energy. Your body can read people's energy faster than your mind can get an idea of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can peep shit on them. But, and then be safe. If it's the type of partner that messes around with other people and don't like to, have safety as a priority, be safe. Be safe, because I'm feeling this is the type of, I felt secrets. There was something that wouldn't let me get out any other cards, that was kind of trying to block me. And then all of a sudden, I love you came out. Right when I was like, well, God, show me what I need to know. And then I love you came out, but it felt weird. I don't know. It just felt weird. If it resonates with you, you will know. Go with that gut. No, trust your intuition. But if you don't feel like joyful or rejuvenated after, intimate moments with them, there's your sign. Okay, heart chakra. I fulfill my heart's desire. I give and receive love. I respect myself. I respect myself. If it ain't no equal give and take, how many times I gotta say that's a sign before a sign just pop up on I'm holding a sign that says there's a sign. I'm not finna edit that in. But yeah. Throat chakra. My words are powerful. I am a good communicator. I can communicate my feelings with ease. I carry myself with integrity. I am comfortable in silence. Yeah. So there might be other piles, because some of these came out too in the other, I think pile 2. But yeah, pile 3. Communication. If you are unable to have a conversation with this person, whether it's a person at work or the lover, like however the situation is, if you are unable to have a genuine conversation, like, hey, let's work this out, we're not seeing eye to eye on this, say it with me, there's your sign. You should be able to communicate, and especially, like, don't do it out of anger. Because like I said, I see that person is just shaking with anger, and all y'all do is argue. That ain't communicating. That's yelling at each other. That's like the equivalent of like those videos of the huskies howling, wailing at each other. Every dog that ain't a husky in no situation be looking around like, what is all this for? What's the goal here? It's like that. Y'all just screaming at each other. Y'all just yelling at each other. Okay. I carry myself in integrity. And stay true to yourself. If you said one thing, this and that, don't let nobody change you. Don't let them get you out of character. Let me say that. I carry myself in integrity. Don't let anybody get you out of character because of how they act. Like, they chose the character that they are. That's them. They want to be a Looney Tune character, let them be a Looney Tune. You something else. Third eye. I trust my path. My thoughts are clear. My vision is clear. See, somebody fighting that change. It has to happen. It's going to happen. A fiery climax approaches. That door is going to be slammed. And what is not meant to serve you is going to be gone. It's out. It's out. What ain't for you, it's gone. You can't stop it because that's God's will. Now I'll get into that with a crown chakra. I go beyond limiting beliefs. So if this is the type of person that's telling you can't do this, you can't do that. Whether it's that coworker, that boss, that dude, that girl, that whatever, that energy, that being, we ain't having that. Even if it's you, if you're the one with limiting beliefs, don't do that to yourself. we're not listening to that. Look, and it jumped. I release ego. I let it go. I surrender to God's will. And then, these were your letters. I don't know if I already said that, but these are the letters if those mean something for you. But pile 3. Fighting something, I'm not saying you're fighting it, but just this tug that I'm feeling, this tug and pull, that it's about to give. Something's about to snap. And then you two will be flung away from each other. Because it can't go on. Whether that's you quitting, walking out of this company, walking out of this project, walking out of this building, walking out of somebody's life, it is what it is. It cannot go on. God's will is God's will. And it's limiting. This limits you. And you're better than that. You deserve better than that. There's something else. I feel it. There's some growth that wants to go. Something wants to bloom. And this mess is finna get washed to the side. so that you can grow, so that you can bloom. Like, who wants to live in irritation? the mode of irritation all their life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be irritated 24/7, arguing 24/7. So you deserve better than that. This was your reading, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe. I forgot to say that in the other videos, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and be blessed and be safe. I'll see you in the next video.